In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create consistent characters in Midjourney. So let's go ahead and start our prompt. I'm going to start with little mouse character. Yours could be anything you want, as long as you add this second part, which is very important, multiple poses and expressions, different expressions. Now, this tutorial is specific to illustration style, so I'm going to add children's book illustration style. Simple, cute. I'm also going to add full color, and at this point start describing all kinds of details about your character. Yellow shoes, yellow hat, yellow hooded dress. Obviously yours could be different, but this is an example. Yellow clothes, flat color, dash dash no. When you use dash dash no, that means the next keyword will be excluded. So this means we don't want outline. You can also add 100% white background if you want. So just press enter. Now you'll notice that we'll get 4 different sets with somewhat consistent characters in each. If you don't like the results or the character, just keep regenerating the same prompt until you see the character that you like. So I submitted the same prompt about 4 to 5 times to get this final image that I liked better than the others. Now, every time Midjourney generates a new image, it creates a random seed number. So to get your seed number, go to the upper right corner, go to add reaction and click on the envelope, or type envelope if you don't see it. By adding an envelope to this image as a reaction, in the upper left corner, you'll see this notification from Midjourney. Open that notification, and here it's going to show you the seed number of that image. Select that number, right click and choose the copy option or press Ctrl C. Now we can go back to our channel with our prompt. Click on the image to open it, then right click and select copy image option. Okay, at this point we can minimize Midjourney, and I'm going to open Photoshop with my previous character here. Go to File menu and start a new file from clipboard and paste that image from Midjourney. Now from this character sheet, select one of the characters you like the most and Ctrl C or Ctrl X. Go back to Midjourney and paste it into the chat. Now, just repeat this for every single image in the character sheet. So I'm going to add only 3 images, but the more references you use, the better. I would say up to 6 or 8 to increase the chances of creating the consistent character. Again, this is just an example of the technique. And of course, each image in the set should represent the same character here. Now, press enter to submit all images. Right click on each image individually. Go to copy image address, go to chat box, start a new prompt, and paste that URL of that first image. Go to the second one, right click, copy image address, space, paste. Then go to the third one, right click, copy image address, space, paste it. So now we have 3 URL images being used as an image prompt. So scroll up to the original prompt and select the entire prompt. Right click, copy, and paste it back into the prompt after all of those URLs. Now, in this part where we had multiple poses and different expressions, just replace that with a single action. Here, for example, run and running. You can use other actions like sleeping, reading, and so on. Now, while doing all of this, I lost the image seed number. So I'm going to go ahead and go to here, add a reaction, envelope. Midjourney is going to create an alert in the upper left corner. Go there, and here you have your seed number. So select the seed number, copy it, go back to the prompt, start typing dash dash seed, and paste the seed number into the prompt. Now, if you're someone who's still watching this video, join our Midjourney Makers community at ghosttogether.com. All you have to do is sign up by email and start posting images and talking. Okay, so now just press enter and we're going to watch this character being generated. Now, one thing I'm going to add is that by following all of the steps in this tutorial, you're going to fail a lot. And many times you will not generate a character that looks exactly the same at all times. And this is because maybe the references are a bit off. It could also be because you're not using enough images for the reference images. And sometimes you just have to open Photoshop and adjust little details. This is important, especially for the original first reference images. If you're not getting what you need from Midjourney alone, you might want to just adjust the initial reference images by hand in Photoshop or similar image editing software. And so in this image that's being generated right now, we have the little mouse character running because we replaced the action with run and running in our text prompt. And so once it's done generating, here's the results we have. But you can also further improve the actions, and I'm going to show you how. So let's go ahead and go to Google and type running animation frames. So you're looking for something generic like this. Right click on the image and go to copy image address. Go back to Midjourney and start a new prompt with image command. Paste that URL of the running reference we just copied from Google. Type space. Then select this prompt entirely with all of the reference images and click copy. Just make sure to copy that entire prompt and go ahead and add it to this existing prompt right after the running reference image. Now make sure to keep all of the original reference images, which there should be 5 of them, together with the new one. Here, make sure that we have run and running as an action specified here, and just press enter. Now, by adding a new generic running animation as a reference, Midjourney is going to read that information and actually use it to improve our character's running animation. This is why it's important to keep it as generic as possible, so it doesn't interfere with our character's style. And because it's just one running image and we have 4 other images actually describing our character, Midjourney is going to extract only the information from that generic running animation. And it's going to apply it to our consistent character. Now, I've done this many times, and every time I use a generic running animation, it improves the action of the character. It just always generates better results for actions this way than just typing run and running in the text part of your prompt. So here, as you can see, the character's running is much more, you can say, prominent through this image. And it actually looks a lot more like it's running rather than its legs are positioned a certain way. And so there's one more thing I want to tell you guys, and I want to ask you for a small favor. If this tutorial helped you making your illustration book characters, I'd like to invite you to join our Midjourney community, where you can post your own images for the illustrated books you're trying to create, ask Midjourney questions, meet other Midjourney creators. It's called Ghost Together. It's an online community of Midjourney makers. To sign up completely for free, there's a link I left in the description of this video. So I hope to see you guys there with other Midjourney creators. And of course, I'll see you in my next Midjourney tutorial.